guys, and welcome back. Well, today is Sunday the 23rd of June, and I am happy to say that we are finally back, or I am finally back I should say. And please excuse my croaky voice, because that is right, I have had an absolute flu from hell, I have to say. Excuse me, I have been so sick, so I haven't done a vlog for about 3 or 4 weeks, I think it is. I did pop a video up on the channel, but this is the first time I have come back. I've just been so incredibly sick with this terrible flu virus which has gone through the entire Waffle family, and even though I'm feeling loads better, I still have a very, very croaky voice, so I haven't been able to vlog, but I am back, and that is the main thing. Well, what has been happening through the month of June? Lots of things have been happening, I'm happy to say. Very busy with school activities with Stinky and Maxwell, and of course they are finishing up for their 2-week break. I can't believe it's holiday time already. It has gone very, very quickly indeed. And of course, speaking of family, we have a new family member, a new member who has joined the Waffle family. Last week we have adopted a kitten, so we have a cat now, and I'm happy to say that this cat is suppose you could say a vegetarian, so she's mice friendly, hello Cupie, which is good news for Stinky. She's a vegetarian, so she is quite happy to eat lots of veggies. So without further ado, I should introduce Cupie Cat to you. That is her name. So everybody say hello to Cupie Cat. So here she is. She's a very cute little puss, but she's very eager indeed to explore, and she can't sit still for 5 seconds. But we all love Cupie Cat very, very much, and we're so happy to have her a new member of our family. So we'll be back in a little while with our book review, and of course, oh, there she is, Cupie Cat. Say hello, Cupie Cat. Puss, 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 puss. We'll see you in a bit. Well guys, welcome back. I just snipped out for a short while. I went to Big W actually to get a book for our book review, and I have to say I didn't find any books there particularly inspiring at all, but I did find a book in the end. So the book that I found for our book review is called Dragon Post, and it looks quite good to me. I really liked the front cover. I'll just hold the book there so you can see. I had a bit of a flick through, and so far so good. I think it looks like quite a good story, and it's a book that I haven't seen before, so I'm quite pleased with that one. And also I got a little bit of a naughty gift for myself, I have to say, because I just love Barbie so very, very much. So I happened to get this as well, because it is, what is it? It's the 60th anniversary of Barbie. So anyone who knows me at all knows that I love Barbie very, very much. I collect Barbie dolls, and I'm just a huge fan of Barbie, so I picked that up as well. I also picked up some hair conditioner for my hair, one that's meant to keep it nice, smooth and silky, because I'm afraid I have a bit of a battle with frizz because my hair is naturally curly. So if I don't put all these products and things in my hair, I end up looking like Moana, I have to say, which is fine if you want to look like Moana, but I don't. So I was quite pleased with the hair product that I picked up when I was out as well. Apart from that, been very busy with Cupie Cat, who is destroying the house into everything. She has a scratch post and some other things, but yet she wants to scratch everything else but her scratch post, I have to say. So she has been keeping me very, very busy as well. And I also thought, with the book that I purchased this morning, even though normally we do just review the books now, of course, because of copyright breaches and all that sort of thing, which I've discussed with you before on other vlogs, I've decided to read just a few pages at the very beginning of the book. Fingers crossed it will be alright. I think it's absolutely ridiculous that I can't read these books anymore on the channel. All I can do is review them, especially when you are giving the author free promotion and of course a link to where you can buy the book if you enjoyed it. But I'm afraid it's just something that I can't do anymore, but I'm going to at least try maybe read 1 or 2 pages at the beginning, and we'll see how we go, because I have to say I really do miss reading to all those poppets out there, and of course the mums and dads as well. I love doing that so very, very much, and it's very disappointing that I've had to stop doing that. It makes me very cross indeed. But I don't know, it gets to a point where there's only so much that you can do. I think the copyright laws in the United States are quite different from the ones in Australia. But anyway, we're going to have our book review regardless. I'm going to read 1 or 2 pages at the beginning and we'll see how we go, and I'm quite looking forward to doing that. And of course I have to pick Stinky and Maxwell up from school a little bit later on. This is their last day and then they are on their school break for 2 weeks before returning back to school. So I'm going to have a nice hot cup of tea and then I'll be back in a short while for our book review, and I'll see you then.
It was a big mistake acknowledging this doll. And through that, the inhuman spirit tricked you.
What's that? It's good to get outside. Yes, it is good to get outside, Stinky. I do love winter time, I have to say, but I'm getting a little bit sick of being stuck indoors. Oh, it's time for the book review. So it is. Well, welcome back, guys, and thank you for joining me once again for our book review. As you would have heard earlier in the vlog, I did nip down to Big W and I had a lot of books to choose from there. I wasn't very inspired to begin with, but after looking for a while, I happened to find a book that I was rather pleased with. I had a flick through and a bit of a read, and I was quite happy with the book that I chose. So today's book is called Dragon Post by Emma Yarlett, and thank you, Stinky dear. I was taken with the front cover, I have to say, and then of course with opening up the book and having a flick through, I quite liked what I saw indeed. Very, very cute book, I have to say. And I'm going to do something a little bit different today, even though normally we don't read the books anymore because of all that business with breaching copyright, as I've mentioned in earlier vlogs. I thought that I would just read the first couple of pages, and then you guys at home can see for yourself whether or not you like what you've heard, and if you are interested, of course, you can go and purchase the book. So we'll start off, we'll just read the first couple of pages, I think, and we'll see how we go. One day I found a dragon. Oh, the little poppet there found a dragon. I'll turn the book around so you can see there. Little fellow there, he opened up the cupboard and he found a dragon. Well, I'm very intrigued already, I have to say. The cupboard, of course, under the stairs. Unfortunately, I can't show you the next page, so you'll just have to listen instead. I hoped it would stay, Stinky. I'd always wanted a dragon, but this little dragon looked like it might set the house on fire. So of course, Stinky, I did the obvious thing. Set the house on fire? Goodness gracious me. Yes, you wouldn't want a dragon setting the house on fire. I wrote to the fire brigade. They would know exactly, Stinky, what to do. So I'll turn this one around so you can see, and I'm afraid this will have to be the very last illustration that, of course, I can show you. But as you can see, there's the little boy there. He found a dragon, and of course he wants to have the dragon, but he's very worried about the dragon setting the house on fire, as you would be. Well, we're going to stop it there. I'm not going to read any more, but I am of course going to review the book. Now, I have read through this book already, and I'm happy to say this book, A Dragon Post, is an absolute delight indeed. I liked it very, very much. Gorgeous illustrations, and there's little surprises in there as well. And all I will say is that it involves the post. So if you're intrigued about this book and you would like to have this book and add it to your collection, then I highly recommend that you go and purchase it online or at your nearest bookstore. I think it's a wonderful book to have in your book collection. So a big thumbs up for this one, Dragon Post by Emma Yarlett. I absolutely love it. It's very, very cute indeed, and it's a winner for me. So the question remains, Stinky, will this book end up in Fiddlesticks the book bin? You don't think it will? Well, you're absolutely right. This book is going to be spared today. It will not end up in Fiddlesticks' tummy. Thank goodness, because it's just far too good for that. So this one will be going on our bookshelf, and of course I think it will be one that I will be reading to you quite regularly, I'm sure. It's a very good one. Yes, it is indeed. So mums and dads, boys and girls, highly recommend A Dragon Post, an absolute winner, and it's one that you should purchase for your very own book collection. Well, we have come to the end of the book review for today, and once again, as I said, I'm sorry that I could not read the whole book to you. I would very much love to read the book, but it's just too difficult. So I'm afraid if you're interested and you want to see what happens, you'll just have to purchase this book for yourself. Well, my dear ones, I hope you enjoyed this week's vlog. It's been a long time since the last vlog because, of course, as I mentioned, we've been very sick with a cold and flu here, but we're just starting to recover and to get back on our feet. So I hope you enjoyed this week's vlog. If you liked it, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and of course, don't forget to subscribe. And as always, my dear ones, thank you for watching, and until next time,